Hi, this is John Gabriel, and as many of you know, back in 2004, I lost over 220 pounds or 100 kilos, and I've been the same weight since, and I didn't do it through extreme exercise or dieting. I did it by addressing the real issues. And I've now dedicated my life to teaching the theory, art, and practice of permanent, sustainable weight loss. And permanent sustainable weight loss is more than just calories in and calories out. It's about addressing the real issues, which are usually hormonal in nature. And today I want to talk about toxins and how toxins can make you fat and how toxins can affect you on a hormonal level. See, before I do, I just want to talk about what it is that makes us fat. So on a hormonal level, what makes us fat is when our cells become resistant or they stop listening to some very key hormones that are fat-regulating hormones known as leptin and insulin. Many of you may have heard the term insulin resistance or leptin resistance. When you have either insulin resistance or leptin resistance, it means the cells are not responding to the hormonal messengers leptin and insulin, and that will cause a weight gain cascade. When you have leptin resistance, your body doesn't know how much weight you're carrying, so you're hungry all the time. It's like your brain acts as if you have no fat on your body and you're starving all the time. That's leptin resistance. When you have insulin resistance, your insulin levels go up, and insulin is the fat-making hormone, so you go into this perpetual state of fat-making and you actually lose the ability to burn fat. So when you combine those two things, leptin and insulin resistance, you're perpetually hungry, you're craving junk food all the time, and you are in perpetual fat-making mode and you lose the ability to burn fat. It's as if you've become a fat storage machine. And many toxins cause this scenario of leptin and insulin resistance because leptin and insulin resistance is oftentimes caused by chronic low-grade stress. And many toxins cause chronic low-grade stress on the body, which then causes leptin and insulin resistance. Now, we're exposed to thousands and thousands and thousands of man-made chemicals, and they're making new chemicals all the time. I heard that last year alone they pumped over 80 million tons of pesticides into our food in North America alone. And it's not just pesticides. As I say, there are thousands of different toxins. There's plastics, there's herbicides, there's fungicides, there's all kinds of petrochemicals, and all of these things cause an effect on our body. I heard one study found that through our umbilical cord into our babies, there's more than 200 different toxins that we're pumping into our babies from the moment they are born. Another study found that there were over 800 different types of chemicals in our fat cells. And we are exposed to chemicals all over the place. The fire retardant on your couch or on your clothing is a toxin that can cause you to gain weight. The plastics, the BPA and the BHAs in your bottled water or on the toys that you play with, that your kids play with, or on any type of plastics is a toxin that can cause you to gain weight. All the pesticides, herbicides, antibiotics, fungicides that they put in our food supply, they're all toxins that can cause you to gain weight. And here's how they cause you to gain weight. Number one, some toxins, such as plastics, BPAs, and BHAs, act as endocrine disruptors. Because they're chemically shaped like the hormone estrogen, they stimulate the cells to act as if there's more estrogen in our body. So many men are losing their sperm count and developing man boobs and becoming infertile. And women are increasing their estrogen levels and causing estrogen dominance, which is causing mood swings. But estrogen levels, elevated estrogen levels, also cause insulin resistance, as we just talked about. And insulin resistance causes your body to go into fat storage mode. Also, all toxins, when they're broken down in the body, cause something known as oxidative stress. And healing your body and protecting your body from the byproducts of oxidative stress is a chronic low-grade stress that also can elevate your stress hormones and cause your body to go into leptin and insulin resistance. Also, many toxins kill the friendly bacteria in your intestines, and studies are coming out all the time now that unfriendly bacteria in your intestines causes you to gain weight. There's been study after study to demonstrate it. It's irrefutable. When you have unfriendly bacteria in your intestines, your body typically goes into fat storage mode. And toxins cause your friendly bacteria to die, and it allows for the proliferation of unfriendly bacteria. Toxins also cause inflammation in your gut, and when you have inflammation in your gut, it causes your gut to swell and your gut gets holes in it and you develop something known as leaky gut syndrome. So leaky gut syndrome is when undigested food that's too large to be absorbed into your cells enters your bloodstream by accident because there's holes in your intestine because of this inflammation, and that causes a chronic immune response, and that chronic immune response causes an elevation in pro-inflammatory cytokines. Those are hormones that cause leptin and insulin resistance. Toxins also clog your liver and can lead to fatty liver disease. You see, the liver is the main detoxifying organ in the body, and many of the toxins that we've created through chemical processes are new to our bodies, and we don't know how to break them down. And sometimes when our liver tries to break down these substances, it converts it into another substance that's even more toxic that your liver doesn't know what to do with. So these toxins get stored there, and what ends up happening is you get a clogged liver, and a clogged liver causes all kinds of problems, including insulin resistance, because your liver is in charge of metabolizing sugar, and when your liver can't metabolize sugar properly, you develop insulin resistance, which then causes your body to go into fat storage mode. The other way that toxins cause our body to get fat and hold on to weight is that toxins are stored in our fat cells, because fat is a chemically neutral buffer between our body and the toxins. So fat cells will store toxins. That's why one study found that there was over 800 different toxins in a typical fat cell. Now, if you are taking in too many toxins, then you can eliminate. Your body will store those toxins in your fat cells, and most importantly, your fat cells will not burn fat, because in order to burn fat, it means more toxins are going into your bloodstream. So as a protective mechanism to protect your body against your own toxins, your body will not burn fat. So in all these different ways, on a hormonal level, the toxins that we're taking in from all these different sources are causing a hormonal environment in our body that leads to fat storage and stops us from burning fat. So what do you do? That's the real question. What do you do when you have all these toxins in your body? Well, the key, first of all, is to live what I call a detoxification lifestyle. A detoxification lifestyle means that you're taking in less toxins on a daily basis than you're eliminating, so that each day you're letting go of more and more toxins. And the way to do that is to have lots of detoxifying juices, liquids, super greens, fermented foods, probiotics, digestive enzymes, real food, live food like salads and greens, lots of water with apple cider vinegar and lemon, basically flushing your body all the time with greens and foods that help detoxify the body. Greens are really good because greens have chlorophyll. Chlorophyll acts as a heavy metal magnet that pulls the metal out of your body and helps you eliminate it. And greens are also alkaline, and alkaline foods help neutralize oxidative stress. And also, if you're having water with apple cider vinegar and lemon, it helps clean the liver. And if you're taking probiotics and digestive enzymes, it helps heal the gut. So in all these different ways, you can detoxify on a daily basis. Also, it's important to have as much organic or spray-free food as possible, to get out in nature where there's clean air, to not spend too much time on fabrics that have fire retardants, to not have too much plastic, and in all these different ways to try to get back to real substances, real fibers, real materials, real foods that are not sprayed with toxins or covered one way or the other or created with toxins. In all these different ways, if you do this, you will live a detoxification lifestyle. Another way to detoxify is to take some time out and do a gentle cleanse. For example, over the last few years, we've been running a Gabriel Method at-home cleanse that is extremely effective, where we spend the first week doing a pre-cleanse where we're eating mostly organic and spray-free food and having lots of liquids that help flush the body. And then we do a 5-day total cleanse where we're having liquids and green juices and super greens and broths throughout the day that is just flushing your body and flushing your body. And then at the end, we have lots of strategies for maintaining that low level of toxins in your body going forward, but it's just so essential. I have done several cleanses in my life and they have been so powerful. And the thing about cleanses is you don't do it to burn calories. Yeah, you may burn some calories and yeah, you may lose some weight during the cleanse, but that's not the real reason you do the cleanse. You do the cleanse so you can get rid of these toxins so that your liver can process toxins more effectively, so that your microbiome heals, so that you don't have leaky gut anymore, so that your fat can eliminate those toxins, so you don't have the oxidative stress. And in all these different ways, all the stress hormones go down in your body and you reverse this leptin and insulin resistance, so your body becomes more efficient at burning fat and not as hungry, and you start craving healthier foods. So it becomes a very organic thing if you do it, if the focus of the cleanse is to change your body on a hormonal level, which is the sole focus of the detox that we do, and that is to change your body on a hormonal level and to get rid of some toxins, but so that when you're done the detox, you can go out in the world and live a detoxification lifestyle. If you'd like to know more about the detox we're doing, you can click the link on this page and it'll tell you all about it. There's also lots of testimonials. People have gone on to lose lots of weight after the detox, and if more than anything, you feel like a new person. Many people have reversed symptoms of Hashimoto's or rosacea, which is a skin issue, and many other type of ailments, asthmas, allergies, all these different things go away when you give your body a chance to detox. But one way or another, you have to address the issue of toxins and try to develop a lifestyle where you're eliminating toxins, and you will find yourself getting healthier, thinner, and fitter on a daily basis. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.